Weather coverage you can count on with Chief Meteorologist Kate McKenna and the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
We've been talking an awful lot about winter weather this week, and we've got another shot at it tomorrow. Still a fair amount of forecast uncertainty here. We're only a few hours away from the start of this event, and the model data is still not lining up very well. But I can tell you what I think is the most likely situation to take place tomorrow. So we'll get into that part of the forecast here in just a second. But suffice it to say, all precipitation types are possible tomorrow. Rain, freezing rain, sleet, snow, all on the table. We've got icy roads, really especially tomorrow evening through Friday morning as any residual moisture refreezes on the roads. The best chance at seeing some wintry mix, some freezing rain earlier in this event is going to be really across the shoals in southern Middle Tennessee tomorrow morning. For the time being, though, it is nice and quiet all around North Alabama. Clouds starting to build in, though, and temperatures are hovering in the upper 30s and lower 40s. This is what it looks like on the Wave 31 Thompson Roofing and Construction Skycam network. 39 in Huntsville, 38 in Muscle Shoals, 37 in Decatur. Nothing right now on the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network. Clouds are starting to show up here, and things really get going as the night goes on. So watch what happens here on future radar. We're starting you here at 3 a.m., starting with just a few showers here across the shoals. But watch what happens as the morning goes on. We'll stop you here at 6 a.m., and that's when we start to see some of that freezing rain wintry mix setting up here northern Lauderdale County up into southern Middle Tennessee, Lawrence County, Wayne County. And then as we keep on going, now to 8 o'clock in the morning. If you're driving north up to Nashville, up into Kentucky, you're running into snow. If you're driving south, you're staying in rain. So this is that snapshot again for really what is the morning commute. But keep in mind that that freezing line and exactly where we're seeing wintry mix versus just rain is going to get kind of messy as the day goes on. So likely seeing at least a cold rain, if not a little bit of mix starting to take shape here. 8 o'clock, now all the way to 10 o'clock. Watch that freezing line dip a little bit farther toward the southeast. That's that cold air starting to get pulled in, and then still seeing rain mainly farther towards the southeast. 10 a.m. Now we'll stop this all the way at noon. This data source is still a little bit fast in taking the moisture out of the area. I think we'll be holding on to this just a little bit longer. That in mind, when all of this moisture moves out, we've got some wind behind this. And if the wind helps dry the pavement, that's going to help mitigate how much black ice we're going to have with that leftover moisture. Something else that I want you to notice by noon, notice that the freezing line is starting to creep back farther south into areas just north of the Tennessee River here. Now, as we're done with the moisture, that's when the cold air really starts to wrap back in here to North Alabama. Matching up with the winter weather advisory, this is kind of the criteria that goes along with that. 1 to 2 inches of snow in southern Middle Tennessee in areas that kind of hug the state line. Farther towards the south, if we see any accumulations at all, it's kind of a heavy coating up to an inch of snow. Something that is becoming a little more concerning to me, and I said it earlier and I still think it's the case, is that risk for freezing rain and ice accumulation, especially across northwest Alabama and then right along the state line here into southern Middle Tennessee, up to 1/10 of an inch of ice accumulation in combination with the snow that we're expecting farther north as well. Forecast temperatures. Let me just take you through the day all the way into the evening, because by 7 o'clock, our temperatures are already in the mid to upper 20s, well within the threshold for black ice development if there is leftover moisture, which we do anticipate. It gets downright cold by Friday morning as our morning lows are going to be in the mid to upper teens. Wind chill values in the single digits and really not much relief during the afternoon. So if we do have black ice, we're likely to keep it for quite some time, because Friday we're hard to hit anything above the freezing mark. Now by Saturday into Sunday, a little bit better Saturday. The rain is back by Sunday. We'll be right back.